So even though this is the beginning of riding season, this is Tuesday, April 11th, and we had a tremendous hailstorm. That's not snow here on the ground, guys. That's hail. Yeah, it's kind of chilly today. But the forecast is for it to be sunny the next 3 days. So we're going to ride Elvira around and do our proper first run around the island.
We all just ants up on a hill, digging, working the earth till we get our fill. Well, it's up and down and into the light and into the dark, a terminal walk or a lost art that we've forgotten about.
Hey, good morning guys, and welcome back to Realty Rides. Welcome back to another episode featuring our beautiful Elvira Sportster motorcycle. This is my third installment. Remember the first one I did the delivery and the pre-inspection of the bike, and the second one I did the test drive on, which ended up with some oil leaks on the bottom of the engine. Well, I've had the bike back now for 2 weeks, riding it all over around Whidbey Island, and I thought I'd give you guys a little tour with a friend of mine who is going to be accompanying me on some of the windy roads here on Whidbey, and to show you how well this bike runs now. She doesn't leak anymore. She does a great job. So knock on wood, cross your fingers, she doesn't catch on fire and no more leaks. And let's go for a little ride on Whidbey Island. So let's start motorcycle season right. Alright guys, welcome back. We just went for a little ride down the street here, and this is our 1973 XLCH Sportster that I built, Elvira. She's running great. So far no leaks, no fires. And here's my friend Tom Mansfield's beautiful bike, and Tom is going to tell us exactly what it is. Hey Tom.
Hi Erwin, how are you?
Good man, it's fun riding with you.
Yeah, finally a sunny day. This is a 2009 FLTR. It's I guess distinguishing feature is the paint. It's a numbered custom Harley paint job, and I kind of fell in love with it when I saw it. I was looking for a bike and looking in the winter time and looking about every bike online, local and across the country, and they all started look like one after so many. And,
Right.
and this one I found, and it just kind of stood out. And I went and made an offer to a dealership back in Missouri and bought it sight unseen.
Sight unseen.
Sight unseen. And so, with,
What are you, brave?
with a lot of trepidation, had it shipped here, and it rolled off the back of the truck, and honestly, it was more beautiful than I could imagine. So,
Oh, it's a great looking bike.
M&M Motorsports in Missouri. Sold me a nice bike, and it's been wonderful ever since.
And you've been riding this thing almost all over the place, right?
Yeah,
Tell us about your rides.
A couple round trippers around the country, up into Minnesota and back and everything. And I have a small outdoor gear business.
What is it?
North American distributor for Tent GP. It's a Swedish
okay.
brand of canvas tents and wood stoves and so forth. And so I've been camping my way around on these trips and demoing some of our products and doing videos and so forth like this on those trips. So it's been a nice marriage.
Have you been to Sturgis at all on this thing?
You know, I did Sturgis once way back when I was young, 20s and everything, and it was wonderful, and I'll maybe do it again, but I actually rode within 100 miles of Sturgis this last trip and didn't even stop by. So.
You know, we're both 65 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
You know, these rides are getting longer and longer for both of us, you know. So what kind of an air scoop is this thing? I'm looking at the carburetor or the fuel injection system. What is that thing? That air filter?
That's a Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle? Okay. Yeah, that's one of those add-ons that Harley Davidson offers. How many cc's is this bike?
Well, it's stock 96, but from what I understand, it has a stage 3 kit, which I understand brings it up to about a 103 cubic inches.
Wow.
The rumor on this bike is it was a general manager's bike of a dealership back in Kansas City somewhere, and or somewhere like that, and so it has some extras that are not going to be found on a lot of bikes.
It's a beautiful bike, man. I love those colors. So guys, look at the new bike compared to the older one. This is just modern technology at its finest, and this is not a new bike either. It's a few years old, right, Tom? What year was it? 09, so it's like over 11 years old. But this one is 50 years old. This is 73, and it's got a cast iron head engine in it. This is 1,000 cc's. It doesn't have any of the technology that Tom's bike has. It actually only has about 7 or 8 wires for the taillight, the starter, generator, and the headlight. It doesn't have a lot, but I didn't like a lot of stuff. You know me with my choppers and my other bikes. I like simple bikes, kind of DIY style, and that's why I came up with the design for Elvira. But again, the drum brake here in the front, the 21-inch wheel, is really what sold me on this bike. But if you're going to go on a long distance cruise, back in the day they used to ride these bikes across the country, but nowadays you want to ride on a 2-wheel Cadillac like this thing, or actually it's more like a 2-wheel Bentley. It's a beautiful bike. It's got a stereo on it. It's got cruise control. It's got cruise. What about cup holders? No cup holders. Okay, well good. Well, at least we got cruise control on this thing. Does your girlfriend or your wife go with you also on these trips? Wonderful. Is she pretty happy on the back?
Yes.
And you can put a lot of storage. Do you also have a bin on the back, or just these two saddlebags?
I use actually my hockey equipment bag. And,
Oh, okay.
And it goes across. If you notice, I put these guards on top
Right.
of the saddlebag,
Right.
and this creates this more or less big flat
Oh yeah.
platform. And
Yeah,
so I have
yeah.
my old hockey equipment bag, and I put it on. It has all my camping gear, everything.
very cool. Very cool.
Everything I'm very comfortable on the road.
Very cool. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to start our riding season by riding down the road a little bit here on Whidbey Island. Again, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the return portion.
Make a promise.
Well, you guys, I have now driven Elvira the second time around the block. Actually, since the last time I videotaped this, I drove her around about 10 miles. So if you recall, the first video I took of her was the delivery and the pre-inspection, and then later on I did the actual test drive, and it was leaking here on the bottom. Well, she's not leaking anymore. She is completely sealed up. There's no leaking on the bottom of the bike, no leaking at the push rods and the lifter blocks, and she runs great, very powerful. I still have to get used to the right hand shift, but over time I'm sure I will. And this is just a glorious motorcycle. I'm just enjoying this bike so much. I love the way she looks. I love the way she handles. She handles great. She's very throaty, very torquey. She's a wonderful motorcycle. Well worth the 7 years that it took me to build her. So, yep, it's an amazing bike. And I'm going to have many, many happy years on this motorcycle. It's not to say that I don't like the other bikes we have in our collection, but this one right here is slowly becoming my favorite because of the fact that it's got so much usability. It's so comfortable. It looks the part. It's got the gritty, urban, kind of almost outlaw look to it. At the same time, it's a practical motorcycle. It's very comfortable. The ergonomics are perfect on this thing. And you can carry 2 people. It's a great bike, guys. If you're doing a project of your own, motorcycle, car, whatever it might be, an airplane, never give up on your dreams. Keep working at it. Keep tweaking it. Keep troubleshooting, because at some point she's going to end up like this, a vehicle that you're going to take great pride in and you're going to have a lot of enjoyment for, and you can call it your own because you built it, and no one can take that away from you, and it's the only one like it anywhere in the world for the most part. So anyways, thanks for watching Realty Rides yet again. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you soon on the next ride. Take care, you guys. And Dexter says goodbye also. Peace, guys. Later.